Today we are going to use an epic machine. Oh yes, because in a previous video I used a Westermann moss brush to clear a load of moss on a commercial property. Well, today I have this yard which has got moss all over it, and it's also got this like seaweedy stuff in it which I have no idea what it is. But also it is dirty, it's grubby, it hasn't been touched for years, and we need to clean it. But we need a decent machine. We need the best machine possible. And as some of you said in the Westermann video, is you absolutely love the Westermann moss brush, but it can be a little bit of a handful to hold on to. Well, we've got the answer for you. Oh yes, let's check it out.
Tested by Machinery Nation.
So staying with the Westermann theme, we have the Westermann CM2 Cleanmeleon. Cleanmeleon. I feel there's something that sounds a bit like similar to that, so we might try that in a bit. Anyway, you have to stay tuned. So we have the ride-on version, which is great. You get to sit on it, you get to do your job while sitting down, while the machine is doing all the hard work for you, which I love. You'll know how much I love a ride-on machine. And we've got the massive moss brush, yes, wire brush on the front of it for debris and moss and cleaning hard surfaces, which is great. So we need to hitch that onto there. But the best thing about this machine is not just a moss brush or a debris brush. You've got so many different attachments. So in a future video, we are also going to try this out with some other attachments. Today, we're just going to focus on this yard and see how well this works. And in another video, which you're going to have to subscribe for, so make sure you do that. And we'll try some other attachments on the front, which are so cool, and I cannot wait to use it. Today, let's get used to this, see what it's all about, and go from there. Right, let's get it hitched up. Oh yeah, a bit more rev. Go down. And first time, James. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a bit of to and fro in, you know. That's easy. Right, lock her in place. Nice. In there now. Lift her up. Oh, wrong one. She's up. Now for my pipes. One pipe. Well, no, better release the pressure. Clipped in. Pipes in. Right, we're all hitched up. Let's go and use the boss of moss. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh. I'm in situ. It's going to be a bit of trial and error to start with, getting your brush to the right height and everything to make sure you're doing the job you want to do. So I'm going to try a little bit up through here, then we'll set the camera up and do a full-on run and see how we get on. Cool. Right. Rev her up. Ha-ha! Brush going, a bit of rev, I think. Brush going around. Oh, there's the brush. Look at that. And then down. Oh, I'm going to love this. This has got me written all over it, this does. Ah. Right. Look at that! Can I go forward and back and work my way? I don't know. Look at that! That is incredible. I'm well happy with that. Already that brush is really impressing me. You can really see the difference. It is transforming this concrete completely from what that looked like to what this is. It is just quite surprising actually. And you know, you just sat on the ride-on. So easy. If you went over this again in a minute, and that's just one pass really. That is pretty impressive. Right, let's try it down on some real tough moss, and then we'll do this whole yard. The great advantage of this machine, obviously as I was doing that bit, I was sweeping them off out to the right. But with this one, you can actually move the brush either way. So depending on where you want to shift that material, you can change the direction of your brush, which I think is pretty neat. The other thing is obviously, we don't actually know how much material it can move. So when we start moving that across in a minute, we'll see how far you can go before you got to stop and then like leave a line to be able to collect it and then go again. Or you could just keep going the same way, brushing the material onto what you've already done and have a leaf blower afterwards to clear it all up. Let's see how we get on with this bit of moss here now and go from there. I've got to my limit of how much material it can move, so I'm now going to get the bucket and scrape up through there to get that out of the way. You see the difference of this concrete now compared to that there. What a difference. Obviously you could use a shovel and a wheelbarrow for this job, but we've got a little mini telehandler, so you know. Why would you want to do that? Oh. Shows the sheer volume of material that brush has got up. Come on, Cleanmeleon. They brush and go. They brush and go. Yeah, that's terrible. Anyway, love this. It makes, you know, hard bristle brushing much easier than obviously a pedestrian version. Don't get me wrong, the pedestrian version is amazing and probably easier for sort of small, more sort of intricate jobs. This is probably more designed for larger areas, but it takes out all that stress and strain from your arms and your shoulders because you're there sort of not fighting with it, but you need a fair bit of strength to control it. But this, if you've got hard areas, concrete areas, perhaps you want to have it as a sideline to your landscaping business for the winter, amazing. You sit there, nice and easy, all hydraulic controlled. What more could you want? What more could you wish for? It has got engine options, it's got different attachment options, and to be fair, you've got the edge brush and also the weed brush for this sort of work. So like for the weeds that are still going up through there, they do a weed brush, which is a much heavier bristle brush that can go on the front to dig out the weeds rather than just sort of sweep up what's already there. And then you've also got the edge brush to be able to go up through the edges on sort of intricate areas, perhaps pavements and sort of car parks, things like that. Whereas this here is just the perfect job for this. I could not believe how much material that actually moves in one go. To be fair, I didn't think it would probably do, what did it do, sort of 4 lines of that heavy stuff? Yeah, we scraped it out of the way with a Manitou, which makes it easier for us. It is, you know, a lot harder with a shovel and wheelbarrow, admittedly, but that is great. I love it. Brilliant. So, pop a comment below if you'd like to win a Machinery Nation and Oregon collaboration t-shirt, which, the black one I got under here, if you want to see it, it's under there, if you want one of them. Pop a comment below and we'll select a winner in a few weeks' time. And yeah, if you want a decent weed brush, buy the Westermann CM2 Cleanmeleon. I'll get it right at some point, I promise. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, please like it, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!